Next, we'll talk about goals and objectives within Perform 365. So, goals are structured in a way that allows you to set organizational goals, team goals, department goals, right the way through to personal goals. Any goals which are set will automatically appear within your check-in. They'll appear at the bottom of your check-in after the questions have been asked. So for example, if we go into my next check-in here, you can see we are asked a number of questions here. I've got an HR department level goal to update, as well as team, and of course my individual personal goals as well. Now, goals can be set at any time within the system. So if I go in and I'm having organization level access, I can simply go in to the organization tab, click on goals, and immediately go into the goal setting screen. In this case, we can see we have a number of goals set. In this case, we have 3 goals, and they each have individual sub-goals. Now, the system supports both goals and OKRs. So when you're configuring your system, you can decide at which levels you want to use OKRs, maybe organization and department, and then where you want to use SMART goals, team and personal level. But this can be very flexible and allows you to use either mechanism to create objectives in the system. To create a goal, it's really simple. Within the level you want to set it, in this case, organization, you simply click Add Goal. You can then go in and set the title. A responsible person, because this is an organization level goal, we do require somebody to be able to update the goal. You can optionally add a description, and then you can select your unit of measure between binary, numeric, percentage, or a currency amount. You set your baseline on your target, your start and end date, and you've created your goal. You can also add sub-goals. When you add sub-goals, you then have the ability to even use the auto-calculate feature, which will roll up the updates from those individual goals automatically. So let's see one of those goals already. If we go in and click Edit, you'll see we have our Focus on Our People goal. Underneath this, we have 3 individual sub-goals: increase employee retention to 90%, which is a measure in numeracy. We have another one which is hit our engagement score to 8, and then implement our work from home scheme. And you can also see who will be updating this goal automatically. In addition, if you're using goals, you can even use goal weights. So in this case, we're equally weighted across all of our goals, but we can change this. So for example, if we wanted to make this worth 50%, our next one worth 10%, this one worth 10%, and then finally, the last one worth 30%, you can see that the weighting of these goals will automatically impact the calculation of the overall goal progress. Goal weights are optional, and they're not available within the OKR mechanism in the system. You can add another sub-goal at any time, and you can even use AI to set sub-goals. So, add a sub-goal using AI will automatically suggest sub-goals which may be useful in achieving your overall parent goal. In this case, it's suggested reduce employee turnover rate and improve employee engagement. In addition, we can set goals at any other level in the organization. So if, for example, I go into the My Team tab, go to Goals, as a team manager, I can go in and set team level goals. In this case, my team here has 2 goals set, but it's very easy for me to go in and create another goal. So in this case, let's say meet 2 customers in the next quarter. We set the baseline to 0, the target to 2, and then of course we can set our dates. So in this case, I'm going to set this for the next quarter. And click Save. What you can also do within the system is, of course, add parent goals. So in this case, if we go in and have a look at this existing goal, you will see that our increase employee engagement score to 72 is automatically linked up to our increase employee retention to 95%. And I can follow that right the way up, in this case, right the way to the organization level. So the ability to create and align goals is available through the platform. You'll also see as a team manager, I have access to all of my employees' individual goals, and I can go in and review those or even update or suggest goals to them automatically through the system. Again, at personal level, I have full access to my goals. I can see my progress. And then as I go in, my focus is on my personal goals and any goals which are assigned to me as part of my work. So in this case, I have a department goal, which I'm updating, and then 2 personal goals. Once again, adding a goal is simple, and I can go in and simply add these as part of the process. You'll also see a number of other options on your goals. So you can update progress directly from the screen. You can mark a goal as complete. You can view the progress of that goal, and that will bring up an overview of your progress of that goal over time, in this case, graphically, and then also the individual updates that I've provided. You can edit a goal, you can duplicate a goal, you can duplicate to the next period, so let's say to the next quarter. You can convert goals, and of course you can remove goals from the system as well if you have those access rights. What you'll also see is you can filter. So in this case, I'm currently filtering on the current quarter, but I can easily change this to an annual view or individual quarter view. So if I want to look through to Q1 next year, you'll see that my goal view changes. We also have the ability to view the analytics screen. So if I click on dashboard view, you'll automatically get access to all of the information that you want around goal progress. This is at the personal level, but of course at the organization level, I can have a full view of breakdowns by department, who has goals set, and any number of analytics that I may want to look at from this year or last year, or any specific date range that I may want to have a view at. Your red, amber, green status shows how many are behind, how many are at risk, and how many are on track. As mentioned, goals automatically feed through to check-ins, as well as your performance conversations. So if you're completing your performance conversations, you'll see these automatically show within the Objectives tab underneath your performance review.